The rich heir of a powerful family fell in love at first sight with the top student who came from the mountains. When the girl gave her speech on stage, her bright smile completely captured him. But before he could do anything, he suddenly got the news that his parents died in a plane crash. At that moment, his family was already in chaos, fighting over the inheritance. He had to rush back immediately to take control. Before leaving, he wrote a letter and tucked it inside a bouquet of flowers. He encouraged the girl to chase her dreams bravely. 5 years passed in the blink of an eye. The man finally calmed down the family war and secured his position as the Liu family heir. This time, he returned home to get married, and the bride had actually been decided 5 years ago. What shocked him was that on his very first day back, he ran into the same girl who once stole his heart. Her hair lightly brushed across his cheek. In that instant, it felt like she stole his soul all over again. But soon he realized something was wrong. The girl who should have been thriving after graduation now looked worn out and struggling. His heart instantly tightened. What he didn't know was that after he left 5 years ago, the girl was targeted for revenge because she outshined a rich campus queen. That girl accused her in front of the whole class of stealing a diamond bracelet. No matter how much she denied it, the rich girl wouldn't let it go. The professor stopped the argument, but that only pushed her into an even worse situation, because the professor looked respectable on the outside, but behind the scenes, he was a disgusting predator. He wanted to use his power to force the girl into giving in. They all knew she came from the mountains and had no family or support in the city. The girl refused to surrender, so the professor framed her, saying she not only stole the bracelet, but also tried to bribe her way out of punishment. The once glorious top student was expelled like a stray dog. That dirty label followed her everywhere. Her future, once full of light, turned completely dark. She couldn't even find a decent job. All she could do was work behind the scenes, helping others plan and write scripts. She even helped build someone less talented than her into a famous news anchor. But instead of being grateful, that person forced her to attend drinking parties and entertain clients. The girl rushed to one of those dinners, only to realize the boss there was just as disgusting as her old professor. Even worse, she was betrayed by the cousin she trusted, who forced her to drink drugged red wine. She became a sacrifice for her cousin's promotion. The boss took the hotel key card her cousin gave him and broke into the girl's room. The girl couldn't believe that after 5 years, her nightmare was happening again. In panic, she grabbed an ashtray and smashed it into his forehead. Then she stumbled out and ran like a frightened animal. 2 bodyguards chased her closely. She tried calling her boyfriend for help, but he coldly hung up on her just as she hit rock bottom. She met the greatest savior of her life. The moment the girl crashed into his arms, the man felt like his heart returned to 5 years ago. Seeing how terrified she looked, he immediately took off his jacket and wrapped it around her.